Hi YouTube, it's me. Not my first video, but the first video that you guys are actually seeing me like this. As the title of the video suggests, it's a big sister advice kind of thing, but let's do some intros first. My name is Tannas. I'm from Iran, studied art in school, did some, yeah, my first video, okay? Okay, so I'm Tannas from Iran, did some art at the school, studied English teaching, even taught little kids English for 4 years in Turkey, got a degree in personal training, and now I'm in UK chasing dreams, so hi again. And about that big sister advice, without further ado, let's dive in. Number one. Money is not everything. Value yourself for your character and your determination, not just your financial status. When I was a child, we were in the wealthiest family. I would describe our financial situation as middle class. However, my mom was determined. She believed in the value of good education and did whatever she could to enroll me in the best possible school. Now, this decision put me alongside classmates who were coming from wealthier backgrounds, better clothes, fancier cars, grander houses. At just 8 or 9, I often felt overshadowed. I believed that their privilege was a permanent fixture and there was no room for someone like me. So, as a result, feeling inferior became my second nature. If I followed my early beliefs, I would have stuck in that mindset, but my mom had other plans for me. So she urged me to focus on my studies and work on my physical health. As I entered elementary, the gap between my peers and me began to narrow. I realized I was just not keeping up with them. I was excelling. As my confidence grew, so did my achievements. I was getting better at gym every day and found success on my personal relationships. Every single interaction with the world around me felt like an opportunity, not a challenge anymore. Instead of using a wealth as a measure of success, I leaned on determination and hard work to bridge that gap, and it worked wonders. So, the lesson here, money is not everything. It is essential, of course, but it is not the sole determinant of success or happiness. True wealth comes from the self-confidence and the effort we put into growing ourselves. Dare to be different. So, from the very get-go, I felt out of place a lot. Not in a glorious, born to stand out kind of way, but in a genuinely challenging way. Maybe it's because of being the only child of the family, or maybe it's because of those many hours that I spent at my mom's working place after school. Anyway, whatever it was, I felt disconnected from the kids at my age. Making friends wasn't easy. Well, I wasn't interested in doing those kiddie stuff. I wanted to do things my way, my style. As I transitioned into my 20s and I got a bit older, the struggle remained. I found myself trying to do what my peers were doing, if that makes sense. Even if it didn't align with who I truly was. Wearing makeups daily, spending hours and hours and hours on hairs, and obsessing over my appearance. It felt so foreign, yet I pushed myself into it. But here's the thing, in the effort to blend in, I was sidelining the real me. While I deeply value being inspired and, getting motivation from others, learning from each other, I realized that molding myself into someone else was so draining. The pressure to remain a certain image became overwhelming. Eventually, I reached a turning point. The weight of pretending became too heavy, and I started following my heart, pursuing what genuinely resonated with me. Over time, these authentic interests took precedence. The activities I was once forcing myself to do to fit in was getting less and less. And very important, the circle of my friends shifted. I found my tribe, the people who loved and accepted me for the real me. Long story short, pretending to be someone I wasn't was not just unfulfilling, it was exhausting. So here's my advice to everyone who's feeling that pressure: dare to be different, okay? It's in our differences that we truly find ourselves. And trust me, the right people will love you for it. Be flexible. You must have some non-negotiable things going on with you. Doesn't matter which stage you're in, okay? You should have some tasks, some routines that you're doing them anyway, regardless of the situation, regardless of the feeling. It might seem small, but it's a game changer. Even if it's just 3 or 4 things over a long period, it can make a huge difference. Let me give you an example. Imagine setting aside 60 minutes a week for reading. It might not look like much, but over a month, 4 hours, over a year, 48 hours. That's like attending a 2-day workshop or a seminar on the topic. Same rule applies for physical and business as well. Just decide what you're going to do, how often you want to do it, how many hours, which days a week, and boom, you got yourself a weekly plan. That's a month plan, a yearly plan, and wow, now you're someone organized. Now on that flexibility thing, okay, you might say that today I'm just so tired that I cannot even pick up a book to read it. Fine, listen to an audiobook. Not in the mood for a run, not for a gym. Sure, no problem. Do a yoga instead. The key is to keep going, just maybe shifting the activity, being a little flexible, changing the type of it, but still, you have to do it. Remember, these things are non-negotiable. Do it anyway, no question. Changing the form, sure. Canceling them, this is not going to happen. With this approach, you will make sure you are in the zone, you keep the momentum, and you don't get burned out. And at the end, remember that discipline is not about punishing yourself. It's about setting yourself up for success and ensuring that you do whatever you can with whatever you have to create the best possible opportunities for yourself. Always pushing, always looking forward. Number 4, move your body. Hey, I've got to tell you, you should make this a priority. For those of you who know me in real life or have been following me on Instagram, know how much I deeply care about this area of my life. I know, but it's not all about the look. I promise it's not. I mean, it's not like I hate it. Of course, I appreciate it. It's like saying you don't like the beauty, you don't appreciate the beauty, especially the one that you have been working your really hard for it. It's not like that. But I have no idea where I would have been if I didn't have those endorphin releases. Seriously, like how else I was going to get them? No idea. I'm talking about feeling alive and energetic and free from stress and everything, okay? Not just looks. Still have my ups and downs like everybody else, but it has totally changed the way I deal with my problems, boredoms, and anxiety. I'm on another level. My mom used to put me in gymnastics when I was just 7 or 8, but it was those dark room Zumba classes that just hooked me in. Oh my god, dancing with that Latino beast. Pure joy. 8 years later, I cannot imagine my life without it. I don't know what it's going to be for you. Running, yoga, Pilates, gym, whatever, okay? Just keep on trying new things. Don't give up and see the result. You can thank me later. And the last one, don't be afraid to look like a fool. I know. Deep down, we all want to look our best 24/7, doing and saying the best thing, making the best decision. Flashing news, it's not achievable. And only God knows how many opportunities for growth you've turned down just because of this perfectionism, whatever. I'm talking about looking stupid in front of others. Maybe it's that job that you always wanted. Maybe it's dancing class that you never took. Maybe it's your passion that you promised yourself that one day you're going to start working on it, but that day is not going to come. I mean, at the end of the day, we're social creatures, and it's absolutely normal to seek confirmation from our tribes. Wanting to fit in makes us feel accepted, and that's a good thing. But remember, it takes time to be good at whatever you're trying to be. Let me repeat that. It takes time to be good at something. You should allow yourself to have that trial and error phase. Maybe you struggle at first, but if you keep trying and evaluate yourself, progress will come anyway. I've already told you that I'm from Iran and English is not my first language. So if I'm doing it, you can do whatever you want as well. I would probably cringe looking back at my videos 10 years from now, but this is the best I can do right now. Improvement won't come if you don't do things, okay? Don't just sit there, wait there, and upgrade your theoretical knowledge. You should do that thing. You should do it. Otherwise, no progress. Life's uncertainties can be scary, right? But that's a good thing because it shows that you have something to fight for. You value something. So get out there, do your thing. And yes, this is it. Okay, it's the end of the video. I mean, I could have done definitely way more than 5, but let's just stick to the 5. For the sake of not making it a very boring video. And yeah, just embrace your journey, whatever you are right now. Value yourself. It's very important. Be patient with yourself. And that was today's video. If this video has made a difference in your day, or you'd like to hear more of this advice kind of thing, let me know in the comments down below. Stay tuned till next videos. Much love. Bye.